but I was still wrong. However, without laying eyes on it directly, she definitely hadn't been able to understand. It was probably the same if all the servants gathered here as well. Without seeing it with their own eyes, they wouldn't have been able to understand what was going on. God damn it. On the door at the entrance of the chapel was something very strange, drawn with a creepy stringy paint that made one think of blood. Something like a creepy magic circle. Fucking circle Maria was showing. Sometime in the night. The servants looked at each other. Goto was the first to open his mouth. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's helpful, actually. So they wanted the bodies to be found, because otherwise the bodies wouldn't have been found without that memo. Shannon held out the memo with a shaking hand. They act good. Rose is fucking on the ball already. Holy shit. What? Happy Halloween. Oh. Fuck off. Oh my god. Fucking Maria, get your ass over here! Kennen pointed a single line of English written below the creepy magic circle. Until it had been pointed out to her, she thought it was just another part of the magic circle. There the following words were written in English. Happy Halloween for Maria. Maria, get your fucking ass over here. I will beat the ever-loving shit out of you and you're gonna die. Fuck me. Goddamn witch. Happy Halloween for Maria. This creepy magic circle, was for Maria. Happy Halloween. Yesterday only one person had said Happy Halloween to Maria. The key phrase matched. It was the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Oh god, I would feel so bad for her right now. Oh my god. She's gonna be fucking freaking out. After saying that much, Rosa finally noticed that something was odd. Her own rank in this family conference was the lowest of the four siblings. Why had she been the only one called during an abnormal situation like this when the other siblings hadn't been? Even if Maria's name had popped up.
Hi. 旦那様にご連絡申し上げようとしたのです。お姿が見当たらず。奥様もお部屋におられません。シーツの様子からすると、昨夜はベッドに戻られていないのかもしれません。
Rosa felt something creepy crawling slowly up her back. Probably not. What? What's the point of the fucking master key then? Don't fucking tell me Maria has it. She didn't want to check closer to the door with the creepy magic circle if she could. Rosa readied herself and approached, then tried pushing and pulling the knob. All she felt was the resistance of the sturdy lock. There's a window literally on the left side of this building and right side of this building. I mean, it has... You can break it. I'd fucking break it and just say, like, fuck this. Actually, no, you go around back, break one of those windows, and then get in there. Fuck it.
もし中を確認するのでしたら窓を破らなければならないかと思います。
I'd have broken the fucking window.
いかがいたしましょう。
Break a window.
そんな許可私に出せるわけがないわ。
You don't have to give approval, you can just turn your back.
お父様の大切な礼拝堂なのよ。
It's okay, Rosa,
そ
calm
んな
down.
ことできないわよ。
At that time, the events of the previous day swirled around in the back of Rosa's mind. That's right, when I met that witch in the rose garden, didn't she hand Maria an envelope? I swear to God, if that key is in there. Fuck that. Fuck that. That key is in there. There's no mistake, she did hand it over. When Maria tried to open, the witch told her not to do it yet, and then Shirley said, the time to open that will come soon. Rosa was sure. There could be no mistake. The envelope Maria had received was. Get the fuck out of here. I swear to God. It's still possible to lock the door from the inside and then get out. Or stay in there. Just saying, though. So before they even pull that shit, it's still possible to be in that room. After dashing back to the guest house, Rosa approached the cousin's room while hiding her footsteps. Softly opened the door and peered inside. From inside, she could hear the healthy snores of typical young people. There were 4 children, and Maria was there, sleeping soundly. After breathing a sigh of relief, she entered the room with quiet footsteps. She was after Maria's handbag, which was resting on the sofa. Maria always liked carrying her treasures around with her. She was probably emulating how her mother always carried her makeup with her. Of course, she was just imitating her mother, so everything on the inside was junk. In Maria's case, it was full of small, creepy occult items, occult notebooks describing things of that nature, and so on. Rosa had never been happy to see her daughter walking around with things like that, which weren't girlish at all. Yeah, that's understandable. However, trying to force Maria to stop had resulted in a big fight, so she decided to let it be. Pop it open. A western envelope with the crest of the golden eagle. When she took it out of the bag, she realized there was a heavy, vaguely cylindrical object inside. Of fucking course there is! She could tell by its feel and its weight. There was no doubt. This was a key. After turning around and checking that Maria was still sound asleep, Rosa tore open the envelope and the contents spilled out into her palm. Fuck. Wait. Could the fucking key be this key? Like in the fucking riddle? That would be fucking bullshit, by the way. Chosen by the key. She gives the key to someone. Oh my god. That would be bullshit. It was a key with an old, intricate design. Rosa gripped the key and dashed out. Battler seemed to have noticed that sound but after grumbling and turning over in his sleep, he started snoring again. I would have probably been awake.
源氏さん、
Because that would have fucking woke me up.
この鍵、ひょっとして礼拝堂の鍵ということ？
Why, yes it is.
これをどこ？はい。これが礼拝堂の鍵です。
Of course it is. Why not? Because why not? Rosa approached the creepy magic circle once again and put the key in the keyhole. There was a strong resistance. After it resisted for a while, it stopped resisting with a clump. Then squeaking with a noise that hurt one's ears, it slowly began to open. Show me the dead bodies!
誰かいるの？
Her voice reverberated throughout the massive room. Of course, there was no answer. Oh, God. Oh, it's gonna pan down and everyone's gonna be dead. The chapel had a high ceiling and the air was cold. And even on this rainy, unsettling day, it felt sacred for some reason. The servants timidly followed after Rosa.
ローザ様、あれを。
Someone can still be faking their death in here. Lock the door from inside, because there's probably is a way to lock it from the inside. And then act like they're dead with everyone else. Kinda noticed it immediately and pointed. Over there was the altar. In a place that would normally have a pastor preaching of God's love, there was a table that shouldn't have been there. Oh, I thought they were going to say that everyone was dead on top of that altar, and that would have been really fucked. Oh my god. Stop with this shit. This is creepy as hell. At first it looked like a dining table. There actually were generous plates and utensils placed there, making it look like a child's birthday party or something. Upon closer inspection, the surrounding area had been decorated with pumpkins and black and orange ribbons. They were probably Halloween decorations. And there were people seated at the table. Oh god! 3 people on each side facing each other, seated in chairs. Oh god, this is fucked up. Oh, this is fucked. Oh, stop. Okay, this is morbid as hell. They could be recognized at a glance. Kraus, his wife, Ava and her husband, and Rudolph and his wife. But if you wanted to be sure, you'd still have to go even closer and check. Because they seemed almost like dolls. Rosa and the rest had opened the door, entered all at once with the sound of many footsteps, and called out, asking if anyone was there. And yet there had been no reaction. Even if Rosa and the rest assumed that they were being ignored, you'd still have to expect there to be some kind of reaction. Then there hadn't even been that. So at first it felt like someone had set down some dolls that greatly resembled those people. By now it wasn't just Rosa. Shannon and Ken and even Goda. They were all fighting frantically with creepy emotion that grasped their hearts. Aw. It's gonna be like heart-rending for her. Seeing all of her siblings dead? God, that would be fucked up. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad for her. As she walked towards the altar, she called out again, but there was still no reaction. Yes, by now Rosa was sure of it. She was sure these weren't dolls, but the people themselves. They grew close to enough to see clearly what lay on the table. Looked like an adorable banquet, reminiscent of a child's birthday party. Plates piled up with sweets, cute pictures, and drinks. All kinds of pumpkin-shaped ornaments. They were all decorated in a Halloween style. And while this probably wasn't the time to be thinking it, Maria would surely have been delighted to see all of this. That was the state of the table they sat in front of, apparently asleep. It was an eerie scene, as though a small, fun-looking Halloween party had been stopped in time. No. When she approached even closer to them, she realized that there were snacks scattered all over the floor. Candies, cookies, soda, and chocolates, all with heavily fantasy-themed packaging. They were all scattered across a carpet covered with blackberry and cranberry jam. Fuck off. Good lord. Okay. That actually last part got me a little. That was weird. That got me a little. That was weird. Okay. Rose and the rest finally realized what the situation was. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that fucking jump scare piece of shit. It was a Halloween party, a banquet for those not of this world. Kraus, Natsui, Ava, Hideyoshi, Rudolph, Kyrie seated in chairs, apparently asleep, but all dead. How could you tell that they were dead and simply not sleeping? That was because they'd been vertically sliced open and their chest... Oh, God! Their chest to their stomachs. Holy fuck! Stop it! Oh, God. The 6 of them had sat down at a Halloween party before having their stomachs split open, killing them. Then the jam covering the floor must be what overflowed from their stomachs once they'd stuffed themselves completely, right? No. The contents of their stomachs had been scattered all over the floor. And that wasn't all. Out of their stomachs, it was almost as though they'd poured out. As though snacks had overflowed from there. Oh, God! Cookies and candy, soda and chocolates had poured out, stained with blood, and had scattered across the floor. This is fucked. This is fucked up. Okay, stop with this shit. This is screwed. What could have caused happened to cause this. It's almost as though their stomachs were stuffed full to bursting with sweets, and it all poured out when their stomachs split open. Rosa remembered a certain shocking meal, a turkey that had been served at her own birthday. Oh, good, I'm glad with this fucking red moving forward. Fucking triangle. When it had been cut open with a knife, out flowed one of her favorite foods. But since she hadn't been told what was inside, the deep, deep red ketchup omelet rice poured out like bloody maggots. Fucking course maggots. Pulsing, dripping, slimy, plumpy? Pulpy? Oh, pulpy. Fuck. Wish I could speak. Squelching. Fuck. Fuck off. Oh my god. Yeah, I figured she'd be handling it about this well. The trauma of her youth was revived. Rosa felt a monster raging inside her stomach as the acid started to rise. Unable to hold back, she threw it all up on the floor. Oh shit. Her empty stomach had nothing but stomach acid. The scene in front of her was no fun Halloween party now. The three couples were enshrined right there, their stomachs vertically wretched open with the... No idea what that... Gyogoba? So many snacks that had been stuffed in there. Pulpy, squishy. Ugh. Stop. Blood and guts or sweets were overflowing onto the floor. Bloodstained, sticky, sloppy, pulpy, sweet snacks that made your fingers stick together. Gummy. Ugh. But stained with entrails. Sloppy, pulpy. What was that I stepped on just now? It didn't feel like a candy or a cookie or soda or chocolate. I'm scared of what did I step on. I can't even look at the bottom of my foot. Oh god, kill it! What a gruesome Halloween party. From far away it had looked truly beautiful, fantastical, and fun. Oh, I would have turned around, right the fuck around, because that's fucked up. This is the type of shit that gets me fucking creepy. Creeped out. Fuck this shit. I hate stage shit like that. But up close, it was horrible, disgusting, yet somehow still beautiful. Aww. Rosa's wild thoughts tried as best they could to escape her throat with a loud voice that was neither a scream nor a roar. Sounded kind of like a scream. Yeah, I'll call an ambulance. They'll be here in like fucking never. Dude, we're on a fucking island. Shut the fuck up. If a word so tied to reality hadn't come out of Gota's mouth, Rosa and the rest would probably have found themselves unable to escape that nightmarish party even now. But it wasn't because they thought the police might be able to do something. If they didn't keep yelling about the police, it felt as though another seat might set up at this demon's party and give it to them. Ugh. Their own chests felt like they were expanding unpleasantly from the inside, rumbling, churning, and it was surely because candy was about to overflow from their stomachs. Stop that shit. Rosa, once again tortured by a desire to vomit, threw her stomach acid up on the floor. And then she searched to see if there was any candy in it. Rosa coughed violently again, forcefully spitting out the stomach acid that had been burned in her throat. She realized that by now her whole body had been covered in a filthy sweat. Why even bring Nanjo here? It's a bit too late for medical care. The servants accepted their orders and dashed outside. After watching them leave, Rosa once again stared at her siblings, with whom she'd spent good times and bad with their parents. Though there could be nothing more tragic than this scene, for some reason she was tempted to describe these fantastical deaths as beautiful. In a morbid sense. Oh, God. His corpse was found in the chapel. The direct cause of death is unknown, but it seems his stomach was cut open and his intestines pulled out after his death. On top of that, sweets and candies were packed inside his stomach. Welcome, Maria. Happy Halloween. Natsui, her corpse was found in the chapel. The direct cause of death is unknown, but it seems her stomach was cut open and her intestines pulled out after her death. Oh, God, stop it. Had enough of this in Higurashi. On top of that, sweets and candies were packed into her stomach. Didn't I tell you, stomachs are packed full of candy? Eva, her corpse was found in the chapel. The direct cause of death is unknown, but it seems her stomach was cut open and her intestines pulled out after her death. On top of that, sweets and candies were packed into her stomach. Everyone has stomach filled with sweet dreams. Hideyoshi, direct cause of death, intestines pulled out. Okay, same thing. Why would there be anything filthy inside someone's stomach? This is why we want to be as sweet and innocent as candy. And so I give you the land of dreams. Happy Halloween. Fuck me. Poor Rosa. I feel so bad for her. Damn.
使用人室も厨房も空っぽだぜ。一体どうしちまったってんだ。
Oh my God. Oh, that's all you care about. Fuck off! You don't even care about your mother. God, you're such a terrible daughter. Ah. He dropped it.
Ma, 俺も寝ぼけてたから自信はねえんだが、明け方にローザおばさんが入ってきて、マリアの手提げカバンを漁ってるような気がしたんだよ。
And you fucking told Maria this? God damn it, you're a dumbass. Piece of shit.
俺はてっきりマリアの手提げに歯磨きのチューブでも入ってるんじゃないかなんて思って寝ぼけてて。
なんで歯磨きのチューブがマリアの手提げに入ってるんだよ。
Exactly, what the fuck's wrong with you?
寝ぼけて夢でも見たに決まってんぜ。
Ballard vaguely remembered Rosa entering the cousin's room. Also, when Maria woke up before the rest of them, she'd started rampaging around, saying that someone had opened the envelope she'd been keeping safe. Putting two and two together, they figured that Rosa had probably come and opened the envelope.
黄金の魔女様の封筒か。中に何が入ってたんだろう。
わからないね。でもあの封筒はおじい様が新書に使う後宮家の家紋の入ったものだった。親族会議と無関係なものが入っていたとは考えがたいね。
She hadn't let anyone touch it, but yesterday Maria had shown that envelope off to Battler and the rest of the whole lot, so they remembered it well. Yeah, something's a little more important than just a fucking letter. Shut the fuck up, Maria. Obviously she doesn't know this, but whatever.
ジョージの兄貴の言う通りなら相当重要なものらしいが、しかしそんな大事なものはどうして魔女様はマリアに渡したんだろうな。
Knowing she wouldn't open it.
さっぱりだぜ。
Every once in a while, the refreshing morning atmosphere was completely wiped out by the sound of thunder. It was only natural. Since the moment they had woken up, they haven't met anyone else. Felt like only they were left, as if the mansion may become an empty husk.
おーい、誰かいないか。返事してくれよ。
Jessica had called out into the hallway, and eventually an answer came back. It came from the entrance hall.
聞こえますとも。何かありましたか。
Oh.
南條先生だ。よかった。この島から僕たち以外が消えてしまったわけではないようだよ。
南條先生、おはようございます。
After screaming for you, good morning, how are you doing?
すみませんが、うちの親たちとかどこに行ったか知りませんか。
はて、 私も今起きてこちらに来たばかりですからな。わかりかねますが、さて。
It was only natural. Nanjo was a guest just like the rest of them. He'd come just now to pass the time in the parlor until breakfast. Oh my god.
少先生、ママが通った。ママがマリアのお手紙通ったの。返して返して。
Rosa did have another letter, so she can probably just hand that to Maria. Here you go. Maria buried her face in Nanjo's plump stomach, sobbing and crying. Nanjo could do nothing but be bewildered by this ruckus so early in this morning. I haven't had a cup of coffee. Calm down.
誰かかけてくるぞ。ジェシカ、誰か来るぞ。
From down the hall, they could see sense people running hurriedly. They saw Goda and Cannon coming towards them. Normally, it would be disgraceful for a servant to run inside the mansion, and yet Battler and the rest didn't even think to question that now. Maria's sobbing had become so unmanageable, they wanted to ask anyone where Rosa was. Rosa, please! Hold your child. But the two servants seemed to have bigger things on their mind than Jessica, who was waving at them. Goda flew into the servant room, and when Cannon noticed that Nanjo was there, he bowed and approached the doctor at a quick pace before whispering something into his ear.
なんですって。ローザさんが。
はい、ご案内いたしますので、どうかご同行お願いいたします。
Okay, we're just gonna follow you.
わかりました。
こちらへ。
Without saying anything more than that, Cannon finally noticed Jessica and bowed to her, but he wasn't calm. He dashed back down the corridor by which he had come, followed by Nanjo. By looking at how hurriedly they were, Battler and the rest realized that, yes, something bad really had happened. They saw Goda running through the door to the servant room, which had been flung open. He was holding the receiver and violently pressing the hook. Fucking pick up! Fucking, I want a tone! From that, they realized that he was trying to call a hospital or the police. In any event, he was trying to call someone because a serious emergency had
行っ
occurred.
てみようぜ。
Yeah, fuck, why not? Screw it. I mean, they're running towards it. Yeah, might as well follow. Oh my god.
マリアの手紙返して。それは黄金鏡
No,
へ
it's
の
not.
招待状なの。
It wasn't. They didn't know what, but something was happening. Battler and the rest chased after Kennen and Nanjo. Then we realized. Kennen had called Dr. Nanjo, but he hadn't called us, so we shouldn't have gone with them. I wonder if Alice regretted her excess curiosity when she chased after that rabbit holding a clock. Okay, I was about to say, Alice who? I was gonna say, what the fuck? Okay, no, Alice in Wonderland. Okay. I was gonna get really fucking confused real quick if they just left if Alice had regretted her excessive curiosity and just left it there. I would have been fucking lost. Oh, thank God. I was gonna ask who the fuck's Alice in this story. Too many things are happening at once. I'm just fucking freaking out right now.
ダメよ。入ってダメ。
That's a good point. Rosa, you're very much right.
見ちゃダメ。ジェシカちゃん。
Oh God.
ダメ。
I'd listen to Rosa. I see she's handling it well.
母さん、父さん、
Well, at least Shannon's not dead.
何があったの？
あんたの趣味が悪いにも程があるじゃねえかよ。命を奪うならそれで十分事足りただろうがよ。わざわざ殺した後に椅子に座らせて腹裂いて
God, that's terrible.
歌詞をわざわざ中に詰め込んだったのかよ。
Yeah.
なんだってなんだってそんな悪趣味なことをしやがるんだよ。
Needless to say, it'd take a while.
ちくしょうちくしょ
And I can safely say, none of them are probably faking it. I don't think anyone's faking this death, because that would be elaborate as hell. They'd have to have a body prepared.
うやってくれやがるぜ。最高だよ最高だよ。
皆さんは外へ出られた方がいい。こんな姿を皆さんに見せたいなどと彼らが思うわけがありません。
They don't have much say in this right now. Nunja told the children to go outside, but no one listened.
ローザさん、皆さんに言ってください。こんなもの見つけては毒になる。
Rosa regretted her own carelessness. She should have realized that the children would eventually come here. She should have quickly locked up instead of standing around stunned. It's not her. Oh my god. She's really fucking blaming herself right now. Oh my god, Rosa. So the children had come here. They had seen it. Surely at this very moment they were having a sight burned before their eyes. Thus far more grotesque than the shocking meal Rosa had witnessed in her youth. While she hugged Maria, who seemed to be too shocked to show any emotion at this gruesome scene, Rosa cried for them and their parents. The four groaning and crying voices, their sadness, continued to echo in a place that should have known God's love.
クソ野郎がまたかよ、またこんな殺人を。しかも今度やたらと凝った最高にふざけた殺し方をしやがって。
Oh shit, what a fucking bitch.
わらわはそんな嘆きより感謝の言葉が聞きたかったぞ。
Shut the fuck up. Get the hell out of here.
感謝感謝と言ったかこのクソババア。てめえ耳がいかれてやがるってんなら俺が両の耳を引き裂いてよく聞こえるようにしてやるぜ。なんて俺がこの最高にいかれた殺し方にありがとうございますベアトリーチェ様なんて言わなければならねえんだ。
前回のゲームでお前は自分の親の死に顔が見られないと嘆いた
Oh my god.
な。だから残したぞ。しっかり残した。よく拝んでおけ。間違いなく父親たちが殺されたことを。
そうかよ。そいつがサービスなんだぜ気に入った。
感情に任せて思考を止めるな。すでにわらわのゲームは始まっておるのだぞ。わらわは今回は綺麗に死体を残すことに決めた。
Not really tidy, but whatever.
なぜだかわかるか。
Guess you're a bitch.
前回のゲームそなたがわらわの存在を否定するときこう考えて否定したである。顔面が潰され遺体の身元が確認できる。
That's true. Which is, canon isn't part of the. Well, Shannon's not part of this group. But she could have been faking it. Anyone could have been faking it. But canon's not part of this group either. So, he's still easily number one.
だから身代わりの死体を用意してアリバイを作った可能性が否定できる。その可能性が排除できない限り人間犯人説は維持できる。
Still, mine's actually still reigns supreme right there because he didn't check every single body to see if all of them were dead.
なんだと。
さあバトラー、南條に検視を任せてよいのか。
I'd rather a professional coroner do it, but whatever. I don't trust him. I'd want two people to check it just so they can compare. Because it's much more unlikely to have two people to get connected than one person. So I'd rather two people do it personally. Just to give that second layer.
ミステリーの古典では検視の医者がグルというのが伝統なのだろう。なら南條に検視を任せるな。そなたが自らするがよい。
In this case, I would, actually. I would actually I'd want to. As much as it would, well, no, I don't fucking say that. No, I'd do it. I'd fucking do it. I'd say, that's nice and all, doctor, but I'd like to look at the bodies as well. And I wouldn't take any excuse he has as a no. I'd want to look at said bodies. I will check each and every one to make sure they're truly dead, and I'll make sure that they are each and every person that they say they are.